Short answer, sometimes, but only in very specific circumstances. A 1-hour international connection can work, but it's a high-variance bet that depends on the airport, ticket type, and whether you must pass border control or re-clear security. If you value peace of mind over gambling on perfect timing, plan for more. Here's how to decide quickly. 1. Are you on a single ticket with the same airline or alliance, and are your bags checked through? If yes, your connection is protected, meaning the airline will rebook you at no extra cost if a delay causes a misconnect. If you cobbled together separate tickets, you carry the full risk, and 1 hour is almost never wise. 2. Will you face passport control or customs? International to international connections at many hubs still require a border check when you move between zones, like non-Schengen to Schengen in Europe. That line, not the walking time, is what often kills a tight layover. Automated e-gates help some travelers, but they're not guaranteed and can close without warning. 3. Do you have to re-clear security? Some airports funnel all connecting passengers through security again, even if you never leave airside. Shoes off, laptops out, add unpredictability. 4. Terminal changes and airport size. A same terminal jog at Zurich or Munich is a different story than a terminal-to-terminal dash at Paris Charles de Gaulle, London Heathrow, or New York JFK. Follow the airport's connection signs in advance on a map. A 15-minute walk can become 30 with crowds. 5. Time of day and season. Early morning banks, late evening waves, holidays, and summer peaks inflate queues. Thunderstorms, snow, or fog ripple through departures and chew up your buffer. 6. Country-specific quirks. Arriving into the United States typically means you must clear immigration, collect any checked bag, pass customs, and re-drop your bag, even if you're connecting onward internationally. That alone makes a 1-hour connection unrealistic unless you've pre-cleared immigration abroad and are landing as a domestic passenger. Practical rules of thumb. 60 minutes? Only consider if you're on one ticket, same terminal, carry-on only, and no passport control, ideally at an efficient hub. Still risky. 90 minutes. Usually workable for international connections with one checkpoint, either border control or security, but expect a brisk walk. 2 hours? The sensible default at most major hubs. Enough cushion for moderate lines, a terminal change, and a quick coffee. 3+ hours. Recommended for separate tickets, U.S. arrivals with checked bags, peak periods, or notoriously complex airports. Booking and day-of tips that stack the odds. Check the published minimum connection time for your routing. If your airline sold it on one ticket, it's legally possible, but not necessarily comfortable. Avoid the last flight of the day on your onward leg. Earlier banks give rebooking options. Choose seats forward of the wing to deplane sooner and use mobile boarding passes to skip kiosks. Travel light. Carry-on only removes a major failure point. Know your path. Note arrival and departure terminals and gate ranges in the airport app before you land. If tight, tell cabin crew before landing. They can radio ahead or seat you closer to the exit. Consider fast-track options or trusted traveler programs where available. They can turn a 30-minute queue into 5. Bottom line, is 1 hour enough? Sometimes, but it's a calculated risk with little margin for delays, queues, or terminal hops. If the trip matters, once-a-year vacation, key business meeting, pricey award ticket, buy certainty. Aim for 2 hours at big hubs, more when baggage claim, border checks, or separate tickets are involved. Calm beats sprinting.